Whitney versus running a $150. Trying to get large enough bank to get Britney. I'ma do Britney like Bobby did Whitney. Fuck a whole life off, donate my kidneys. Wake up to vodka, crash with the whiskey. My name.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? I'm Mr. Raider Kid 24 here. Sorry for the cheesiness. How you like my background? I represent the Autumn Pirates. It's my booster club. Shout out to all y'all. I'll get into more specs of that later, but we got lots to talk about today. I know I've been lagging on the video. I've been trying to figure out my liking of doing the editing process and things of that nature, and it just hasn't been to my liking. But for sure now, I'm going to test this out, and a video is going to come out whether if it looks like crap or not. But eventually I'll get on my game. I just got to figure out good editing stuff. If you know anything, you know any tips, let me know in the comments below, please. It'd help a whole lot. So today I'm bringing you exclusive content. Sorry for the big high sign or whatever. I don't have any water around me. But I'm bringing you exclusive content today regarding the CARSON Stadium. Now hold up. Wait. If you're only Oakland, if you're pro Oakland, nothing else, you don't want to hear it, stick around. This is very great information that you're going to need if you want to talk smack or whatever you like to do makes you feel better. Or if you just want to be knowledgeable, stick around. I got some good content for you. I went to the town hall meeting in which Carmen Policy, who is the guy that Raiders hired to push this CARSON Stadium, was out last night and presenting the proposal of the CARSON Stadium to Mayor Albert Robles and CARSON and the council members. I thought it was a very moving and great presentation. I learned so much into detail about the stadium, and I was blown away. So right now what I have for you is I have about a 3-minute long clip. It's not the whole clip. It gets cut off 30 seconds before it ends. Don't worry, there was nothing big at the ending anyways. You got pretty much everything that you need to know right now. So I'm going to go ahead play that for you now, relax, and we'll talk about this stadium afterwards.
This is Los Angeles. Sunshine, beaches, Hollywood, where anything is possible. And home to a new NFL destination that will return pro football to Los Angeles with remarkable style. Sleek, smooth, aerodynamic, designed to be an instant classic. This is the new Los Angeles Stadium in CARSON. Architecturally significant and guaranteed to deliver an extraordinary football experience that gets fans off the couch and into the stadium. Centrally located to West LA and Orange County and positioned to serve all of Southern California, the stadium in CARSON offers easy and direct freeway access for everyone, along with dedicated VIP lanes. The atmosphere is electric, and every fan will feel special from the moment they arrive. With plenty of space dedicated to the sacred ritual of tailgating and an authentic farmer's market to bring local flavor to a time-honored tradition. Game day starts early with red zone action on giant HD screens as the Hollywood Drive-In makes a triumphant return. Live music helps create the biggest pregame party around and establishes this new stadium as the best large outdoor venue in Southern California. But football will always come first. A field dedicated to fans welcomes a new generation in America's most diverse city. An NFL campus helps extend the NFL's presence in LA and power every important league initiative for the next 50 years. The stadium and the site have been designed to host Super Bowls that are uniquely LA. When entering the stadium, it's clear that fans will be celebrating. With 65,000 seats, our open-air canopy design enhances the roar and passion of the crowd, creates phenomenal sightlines, and connects every fan to the action. The Peristyle Bar is unparalleled in size and captures the LA vibe. It's a place to meet friends, watch the game, and even take a selfie. For premium fans, our design offers the NFL's largest on-field patio, blurring the line between spectator and teammate. While the groundbreaking Hollywood Club establishes a first-of-its-kind open-air premium lounge, this is the place to see and be seen. In the Academy Suites exclusivity.
All right, welcome back, Raider Nation. All right, so let's get to it. So in that video right there, you saw a little presentation of some of the things that the stadium would have. The sleekness, little details and specs like that, location. But I got four key components for you. Four key components that makes the Carson Stadium the best football site. So one is the best football location. It is the best football location in the LA region area. And I'll get to more in detail on that in a minute. Second point, Southern California mega market. Of course, LA is the second biggest populated city in the country. Therefore, why isn't there an NFL stadium or NFL team in LA? That we'll go into detail in a minute. Third major important point is financial certainty. This is what the owners want to hear about. This is what is going to make this thing really happen. And last but not least, best decision for the league. This Carson Stadium is the best decision for the league, and I'll try to convince you in a minute. So let's start with the best football location. Let me start by saying that West Los Angeles is only 15 miles away. Along that, Orange County, only 12 miles away. And then a coveted downtown Los Angeles, Staples Center, Microsoft Theater now, I believe it's now, is only 12 miles away. So 12 miles away from downtown Los Angeles, 12 miles away from Orange County, and 15 miles away from West Los Angeles. Very important points here. In the stadium, as you saw in the video, it's right located off of the 405 and 110. So it has direct freeway access with 28 on and off ramps within the local area. There's actually an off ramp that is directly to the site itself. Carmen Policy himself said that impressed a lot of the owners. In this stadium proposal, 8 acres would be dedicated to the NFL, which this means NFL could do whatever they want with these 8 acres. Carmen Policy mentioned things like NFL Network. ESPN has their studios downtown across from Staples Center. This is, the Pro Football Hall of Fame is in Canton, Ohio. This could possibly mean that NFL puts a little museum type thing of the Pro Football Hall of Fame on the West region in Carson near Los Angeles. And then, of course, what he focused most was youth football and also health and research and things in that nature. On the site alone, there's more than 12,000 striped parking dedicated spaces on site. Adjacent to the stadium, there are 13,000 more. Very important to the tailgates and things of that nature. He was talking about outside of the stadium, there will be jumbotrons. Jumbotrons that for the tailgaters will show pre-game news, whatever, or game day games, pretty much. So, our games would start about 1:15. We'd see all the morning games and red zone, which is really cool. You don't have to bring your TV in the back of your trunk. There will be a farmer's market on site that will have fresh farmers meat, farmers fruits, everything that you need for a great tailgate experience. I thought that was kind of cool. This is something new, something different. I haven't heard of that before. The league, and he also mentioned the league has tried to buy the Carson site 3 different times. And Carmen was one in favor of Carson a long time ago, before this was even talked about. So that right there is the best football location. I think the main point here is where it's located and the freeways that it interjects. There's the 91, the 110, the 710, the 405, all around the vicinity of where the football stadium would be. If you know the freeways I'm talking about, you understand. All right, let's move on to the next one. I'm trying not to take too much of your time here, but I'm trying to make the best points possible. Social or Southern California mega market. So there was an NFL study that shows California, and actually the whole United States, of where the fans of teams reign supreme, pretty much. And I'll go ahead and show you that right now. So here's the favorite NFL team by market, NFL's league report. We zoomed in on California in particular, and we see that the Niners have a lot of red on the northern part of California. The Raiders are all blacked out in the southern part of California, and then the San Diego Chargers all the way at the bottom. This looks like Orange County. So when people say that the Raiders don't run LA or other teams run LA, I kind of laugh and chuckle because this kind of shows you otherwise. This is an NFL study. NFL study. This is their study alone. Not any stupid polls that you vote on of which team you want to see, because those polls are broken and invalid. So if you claim a victory by winning a poll, then you're stupid. Raiders, they say the Raiders have 18% of fans live in Los Angeles and 23 fans of the Chargers live in Los Angeles. I somewhat disagree. I think they're referring more to the Orange County area for the Chargers. But definitely way more Raider fans than Chargers in the Los Angeles area, no doubt about that. He's also talking about how this can expand fans from as far as Santa Barbara to all the way down in Mexico. That's how big this will be for football and the NFL. The next topic was financial certainty. Representative Tim Romer from Goldman Sachs was there to talk about the financial part of it. I don't remember too much from it. I was kind of hyped up. I didn't get to record this part as my phone memory died. But he is also the one, and Goldman Sachs has helped Santa Clara and the 49ers get their stadium and finance their stadium. What he's pretty much saying is that it would work with Goldman Sachs financing the Raiders stadium and Chargers stadium, along with the using loans from the NFL, but also these loans and would be paid off. He also mentioned that nobody will get paid until the stadium is built. So I know there was, I think AEG, their deal when it fell out, there was a lot of controversy and things in that nature, people getting paid or some stuff like that. He also said no taxpayer dollars. No taxpayer, which is really important to a lot of the people around the local area. And also there was a second opinion, an expert second opinion on this financial plan, which was approved. All right, so let's go to the next last point, which is the best decision for the NFL. And these are my strongest points. Right now in California, you had 3 of the oldest stadiums. Candlestick Park was one of them, which is now in rubble to the ground. Then you have Qualcomm Stadium and the O.co. The oldest stadiums in the league and the worst. Oakland has not done anything, and O.co is the worst stadium in the league. We are the only team to still share a field with a baseball team. How embarrassing is that? I don't like it. I've hated it for years. That's why I don't want to stay in Oakland anymore, strictly because of that reason. And if you disagree with me, I'm sorry. But if you like the fact that we play on dirt, you got to rethink something. So think of this here, how the NFL is going to make their decision. St. Louis and James Dome, I know it's still, in their opinion, it's not a great stadium either, but it's not the oldest and it's not some of the worst stadiums in the league. Respectively so, you can have a chance here to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by removing 2 teams from 2 of the worst and ugliest stadiums in the league and putting them into a beautiful, beautiful state-of-the-art stadium in Carson, California. This makes plenty of sense. Now, that was pretty much the presentation from yesterday. I hope you learned something from that, from my little breakdown. I tried to break it down as quickly and brief to the point as possible. But there's some other things that dropped today. Now, this was yesterday. Now, as today and this morning, I saw reports of the Rams and Chargers gaining momentum to share a stadium. Now, where the hell are these reports coming from? Jason Cole, Fred Rogan. All due respect, Fred Rogan and these guys are biased and inaccurate journalists. Everybody has sources, and there's always 2 sides to every story. I personally don't like Fred Rogan. He claims to say that we don't like him because he speaks the truth. Not really. He's been wrong on a lot of things. He's been in this business for a very long time. So, hush up. Another report saying that the owners are afraid that Davis doesn't have enough money for the move to Los Angeles, why the Chargers and Rams are gaining momentum. Okay, understandably so. I don't think that that's the issue, though, honestly. And why would the Chargers be negotiating with the Rams already, as they already have a partnership with the Raiders? It's kind of some low shit at the moment. But there's 2 sides to every story. John Gruden, Chucky, today said that his sources are it's inevitable and the LA move is going to happen. That literally dropped an hour after this Davis report dropped. So it's like that's why this is so frustrating and gives me a headache, because there's so many different reports, so many different stories. You have Ram fans that get up the ass, no disrespect to my boy Alex, but you have Ram fans, specifically in LA, who take shit up the ass on Twitter and go on to just just try to make their point or just being completely biased, but they're not seeing total facts here. They think the Raiders are destined to stay in Oakland, along with people like Dr. Death, who say that Oakland is a for sure thing for the Raiders to stay, but Oakland hasn't even put up a proposal for a stadium, let alone their financial plan was denied by the Raiders just not too long ago. I think that report also dropped today. But again, there's two sides to every story. We don't know the truth. All we know is what we read and what we believe. So, but that's my thing there. If you like what you heard for the CARSON Stadium, give this video a like. Let me know in the comments below what you think. But I got some other things to talk about real quick and make this quick. Raiders sign ex-Cardinal Lorenzo Alexander. He's entering his 9th season. He played for the Redskins and the Cardinals. He's a special team ace. He's only started 16 games out of like 111. But he has 154 tackles on his career, 9 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 94 special team stops. I think this is gonna be a test guy out. He's gonna feel him, see where he could fit on this team, whether if it's in special teams or a possible rotation guy in the linebackers. Since C.O. Moore's future is kind of questioned, and I'm kind of scared about that, as Ray Armstrong right now is our starter. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much my time today. I know we play the Seahawks tomorrow. I'm hoping to see a good game. No more injuries. Malik Watson went down last Sunday. I thought the offense looked very sloppy. The defense looked great. We took the L. No biggie there, though. Jano, 5 for 5. Fuck you, Michael. But that's my time today. If you liked the video, give it a like, share, comment, share to the Raider Nation. I like to bring knowledge about this CARSON site and other things. I hope tell me if you agree, disagree. Do you like my points, or do you like Carson Policy's points as well? I got to shake the man's hand. A very cool guy. I'm glad I went last night. Shout out to my Autumn Wind Pirates one time. Raiders. If you're looking for a booster club and you'd like to join, hey, we got a club for you right here. I'll put a link in the description below for the Facebook link. You can go hit us up on our Facebook. Take a look. Tell us if you're looking for a family. You're looking for a family in the LA area. So that's my time. I'm Mr. Raider Kid 24. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Go Raiders. The week opening day is coming up, September 13th against the Bengals. We got the Seahawks tomorrow. Hopefully we can take a good win. No injuries. Let's see who makes this team. All right, guys. You have a great. God bless you all. Shout out to the Raiders. You guys have a great day.